Hello everyone, so it's time for me to start another vlog for the TBR Taco because I just finished the prompt number 6, so it's time for prompt number 7 and 8, and this is the vlog when I read those books. And if you have seen my last vlog, I have a cold. It's an ongoing thing, this just happens, but that's not gonna stop us. So I'm going to watch the 7th prompt and choose a book from there.
Figure out what we're going to read now, and so we have the wonderful Angela to be our guest prompter. Take it away.
Hello. So, I was told to make a prompt, and I watched some videos, and I don't think I'm going to be one of the crazier prompts, but I think mine's still interesting. But like, there's one where he's counting rocks. Like, I don't think I can compete with counting rocks
I did count rocks for a video.
or anything like that. But since I am Angela from Literature Science Alliance, I figured I'd pick something that's science-based, especially since science fiction is one of my favorite genres, and I have a PhD in biophysics. We're going science-y, and we're actually going to go to a field that's not really my space, but I love it, and that is chemistry. So we're going to use the periodic table.
I already did all my chemistry
My
books.
two teachers for A-level chemistry, Gauchi, Miss Menzies, they are rolling their eyes at this. I was not a good A-level student at chemistry. Like, as soon as they were like, oh yeah, there's like 8 electrons in the outer shell, I understood that. And then in A-level they were like, there's 32. And I was like, wait, why have you lied to me? I did not do well. This is why I took a drama degree.
And so first, though, before we get into the prompt, I want to mess with the stack, because when I was watching videos, apparently I can mess with your TBR stacks.
God darn it. Honestly, I feel as though you give people a little bit of power, because basically TBR Tangle has just become a room for sadists, really. They're just like, wow, who cares?
I really don't know how this works, other than I can tell you what to take in or out of your stack.
I don't think anyone knows how it works anymore. It started off with wholesome fun, and now we've just moved. We've moved in a direction, haven't we, people?
So, unless one of the authors in that stack has the initials of an element on the periodic table, I want you to remove the book with the least amount of pages and replace it with a science fiction or science fiction adjacent book on your...
Okay, Hannah Gatsby, Heiji is Mercury. So we're good. We don't have to change anything.
I think I'm safe.
Alright, so now into the prompt. First, I want you to look at your name. Do your initials match an element on the periodic table? And if they do, look at its molecular weight.
No, it doesn't. PP doesn't. It's not an element.
And so for me, my molecular weight would be 197 pages because
Can
I
I
rounded
use
up.
phosphorus?
And so the molecular weight is
Maybe.
going to relate
We'll
to the
see.
minimum number of pages that you have to have in your book, with the caveat being that if you want to read a science fiction book in your stack, you do not have to use this page qualifications, because I really just want people to read science fiction because I love that genre so much.
I mean, I should be safe. There's only potassium, and there's also krypton. Okay, let's double check.
But if your initials are not on the periodic table, you can use my initials, which I've already said are AU.
I see where this is going.
It's gold, so 197 pages. So that is this prompt.
Okay, so there is no element with my initials on it. So I can use hers, which is 197. So it's a book bigger than 197. But I feel that it's fitting that I use a sci-fi book since she is so enthusiastic about it. So I think the one that makes the most sense for me to read is Strange Beast of China, which I believe is like a sci-fi fantasy kind of thing. So, and it's it's in my stack, so yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're going to do Strange Beasts of China. I'll let you know when I finish that. Hello everyone, so it's Friday the 21st today, and I finished Strange Beast of China this morning, and this was a very weird book. So the book is set in China, and in a specific city in China, and this city kind of has a lot of different beasts that live there and that interact with humans and with each other in a certain way, and each chapter is focused on a different type of beast. There is, I think, 10 chapters, so each chapter is in a different type of beast. Some of them are like sorrowful beasts, so like they cannot really smile or they will die. There's all kinds of different things going on with these beasts, and we follow the narrator basically. In each chapter she studies zoology, so in each chapter she describes a different type of beast and kind of explains her relationship with that kind of beast, and also based on that relationship also with other people in her life, like her friends or her professor or stuff like that. And we also see certain political things going on with these beasts in that world. So I'm not sure if it's like fantasy, magical realism, or sci-fi, because it does have that sci-fi feel that is kind of based in the world, like dystopian sci-fi, but it's not really sci-fi because these beasts are just sort of animals that exist in this world, so it's not like technology. So I don't know how to describe this book. It's kind of weird, but yeah, this is kind of the concept. And the beasts are normally like they are quite similar to humans, so they can mate with humans and everything. And there's a whole mystery going on regarding the identity of the narrator. I find it very difficult to talk about this book because I kind of feel like it was doing something new and something interesting, and I'm sure like there are parallels between the beast and people in our society, so the author was kind of like making the beasts to like make it more obvious what was happening, but I don't think I had enough knowledge or I got all of the things that it was trying to do. So I personally, it's not like I didn't enjoy it, but I personally didn't get as much enjoyment out of it as I could have. But I do see how other people might, and how this could be a very interesting book for people that know more about the culture than I do. So yeah, it was a weird one. I'm glad I read it, but yeah, it's very weird to talk about. But I think with that said, I think it's time for us to choose the 8th book in this series. So let me just watch the video.
Let's go choose 5 books for this month. And I'm very happy to announce our special guest. She's been on the channel before. She's the Booker Buddy.
Hi, my name is Sarah and I'm new here. So first of all, welcome to my channel, Freshly Read Books.
So Sarah, this is my channel. You know what, let's just redo the intro again, it's fine.
Hi, my name is Sarah and welcome to my floor.
No, I don't mean do it on the floor. Go and sit down properly. Get, what am I trying to say?
Get comfortable.
That's the one. Hi, Sarah. How are you keeping?
It's been reflective, emotional, dark, challenging, sad.
Oh, okay. Well, Sarah, take it away.
If you don't know what TBR Tackle is, but I'll still give you a basic rundown here of how it works,
Actually, I've already covered this.
then I would recommend checking that out.
Give us the prompt.
How do I even begin?
Did you bring a prompt?
Yeah.
Did you bring a prompt? Have a think. Just something to do with the 5 books.
Okay. I guess you could call this the Freshly 5 and 5 in 5. You know what, never mind. You don't have to call it that.
I like where this is going.
Schedule is as follows: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So let's not waste any more time and jump right into it.
Okay, so order up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then what we're going to do after that?
Well, figure it out.
Okay, we just got to figure out what book to read. What about, what if we choose Mondays?
Like, sorry, is this a mystery book? Do I want to pick up a whole nother book like this? And no, I don't. Thank you.
Oh, okay, that's fine. What about this one for Tuesday?
Just reminds me of that book, Are You My Mother? But instead, she's like coming out of a toilet. If that makes sense.
What are your thoughts on this book for Wednesday?
I'm not gonna like wholeheartedly defend my opinion. I dislike these books.
Sarah, you haven't thought this through, have you?
No.
Yeah, this is gonna work. So the Freshly Fortune 5, what was it called again?
Freshly 5 and 5 in 5.
Makes less sense than when I had the furry give the prompt.
Excuse me? I feel like that says something in itself.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but you came unprepared for this. That's not my problem.
Like, why is he here anymore?
Wow, that really hurt. No, you know what, Sarah? I need a prompt. We need a prompt, like, now.
I feel a little called out. I'll come back to you at some point. It might not be today, or if it is, it'll be a lot later today. But with the whatever I decide.
Sarah, we need a working prompt today.
But we're just here to have fun, have a good time. Just kind of forget about all that.
Let me have a think.
Okay. Yep, sounds good.
I'll send you a prompt on the Discord, okay?
I love the idea. Very excited for this.
Where is it? What? I don't see it. Oh wait, Kieran sent it to me. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
Now, Kieran, if you're watching, I would suggest that maybe you leave now.
Okay.
So everybody say bye to Kieran. Bye, Kieran. Bye. Okay, do you think he's gone? Great. What I'm gonna do is replace the 3 shortest books on my list. So I'm gonna have to replace my 3 shortest books with longer books and then choose one of those books to read.
The worst thing about this is that I've had complete control over this, and I'm technically screwing myself over.
Is that the prompt?
3
Okay.
shortest books.
Okay, so I guess I have to. I mean, I would manage to not do that last time, but I guess now that's what we're doing. So the shortest 3 books. I'm pretty sure it's Hotel Silence, Generosity, and Everyone Knows Your Mother is a Witch. I double check that, but I'm fairly certain of that. Yeah. Shit. Oh no. So I have to get longer books than that. So Hotel Silence is 218. Everyone Knows Your Mother is a Witch is 288. And Generosity is 296. At least according to Storygraph, which is what I'm using to know this, because I don't have the physical books to look. So okay, so I think I'm going to do an inventory. An inventory of losses is 224, which is more than Hotel Silence, so we could do that. Then oh no, this is going to hurt. It's 288, which is exactly the same as Generosity, which is annoying. In the Country of Others is 320, and then an I Novel is 326, and Beloved Beast is 320 as well. I think I'm going to do Beloved Beasts as well. Okay, so then I have changed Hotel Silence for an inventory of losses, Generosity for In the Country of Others, and Everyone Knows Your Mother is a Witch for Beloved Beasts. And now I have to choose one of those 3 to be the book that I read this month. I think I'm going to go for In the Country of Others by Leila Slimani. I don't know why, but I think that's the one that I'm going to choose to read now. I guess I'll see you when I've read it. Hello everyone. So it's 23rd of October now, it's Sunday, and I lied to you because I think the last clip I said that I was going to read In the Country of Others, but I changed my mind. So I ended up reading A Beloved Beast by Michelle Nijhuis, and basically my thought process was that in the last couple of videos I have managed to somehow get sort of a theme, like TBR tackled prompts 3 and 4, both books were about chemistry, and the last two books were both from Ireland, so I thought that it will be funny to have two books with Beast on the title. That's probably not a good reason to have read this book, but that's how I chose it. And that's what I read. For prompt number 8, I read Beloved Beast. And this is a non-fiction. I thought it was going to be like going through some of the animals that are endangered and a bit like what we are doing for conservation, but it goes a lot further than that. It's actually about the relationship between humans and biodiversity and all of the things. So it goes from the cataloging of species and all the things that we don't know and all the things that we know and how we catalog. I didn't know there was like a moth named after Trump, and it does have some resemblance, I have to say, but also all kinds of things like that. It also goes into evolution, and obviously extinction is a natural part of evolution, so that gives like a sense that extinction in itself is not necessarily a negative thing. It's just like the extinction at the rates we are going, and for the reasons that are happening is what it's wrong. It also goes, of course, into conservation and into sustainable ways to maintain these animals without necessarily cutting off traditional ways of hunting these animals, because in communities like the Maasai communities or the Inuit communities, hunting is a very normal and fundamental part of their culture, and it will be very patronizing to tell them not to do that, but they can do it in a sustainable way, which it feels itchy to me, but it makes sense in a way as well. So all of these discussions were a lot bigger than just a few examples of animals that were in the risk of extinction, and I really appreciated it. I don't agree with everything that it said, but overall I think it was a good read, and I'm glad I read it. I enjoyed it. So yeah, that's it for this video. That's the two books that I read for these two prompts. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, and at the next video, bye.